How we doing out there? I'm serving the Most High. Well, I didn't have to sleep on the street last night. I found a domicile, and it's actually a pretty good domicile. But you know, you got to remember whenever you lay the stuff on this down to the Father, all at His feet, um, it's wondrous how He comes through, or how He makes you think, and how you take action against something, or He just made an epiphany. I made a phone call. So understand, the Father is so wondrous. Anyways, I spent time here, and the pastor, he finally called me back. He was, I guess, in between stuff and missed my calls, or they didn't make it. Satan probably plucked them out of the air. So we just got to say that, goodness gracious. But he's supposed to come by here at 6 o'clock. His name is Tim, and he's an IT guy. And I need somebody badly in IT. I truly do. But understand this. I want to say thank you all so very much for your prayers. Thank you so very much for sharing my stuff out there. Just keep sharing it. Somebody out there might need this. Might need just a little shot in the arm to understand that somebody really does care. Maybe it's you. Spend the time to just show somebody that you actually care. I talked to those guys yesterday when I first got here on the train, and I spent time talking with them, and you can tell that they were spun up in ways. This one gentleman was, because he thought that, he had been taken up by aliens and all these other things, which could have been. As we hear that we've got lizards and we've got lizard people. I told you my experience with one. It was just an affirmation. Now, unless they got some kind of Klingon technology, the cloak of invisibility, then I'll be surprised. But no weapon forged against me shall prosper, and I sure know that. The Father showed me kind of every little detail that I need to walk through and talk about. Well, understand this. There's no weapon forged against you shall prosper. I'll wear the armor of God. I am a child of God, and you are the wonderful people of God. Don't forget it. Spend time with the Father, get woke up, get your inheritance going, and then you're going to say, wow, how did this happen? How come I haven't been doing this? Out the door you take off. But yeah, it's a wondrous thing. And I travel behind the Father, and I truly do. I keep, it's like yesterday when I rolled into town here, I had $20, and that's it. I just was here. And then Tim didn't show up, and I'm going, he didn't know if I made it or not. That's what he said this morning, which, all of it's cool. It worked out. I didn't have to sleep on the ground. The Father made sure I had a place to sleep. And the thing about it is, maybe y'all just need to understand that, how the Father works. You may be spun up in ways that nobody can understand. Well, I can tell you for this, I can understand. Been there, done that. Getting out on the other side, like I am now, Satan still throws his dart, and I'll mill on in a second. I say, you know what? That has nothing to do with me. I'm walking this way. And he says, no, I want to take you back to where you's at. No, thank you, sir. I am out of here. Just understand how this works. Spending time with the Father, getting out of what you are in, and look here, no matter what your hardship is, no matter what it is, call upon the Father. Lay it at the foot of the cross. Let Jesus and the Father deal with it. It might take 2 days. It may take 2 weeks. Spend that time with the Father. Spend it and just be really quiet to yourself. And then all of a sudden something comes through. Let me tell you something. It's wondrous. I mean, you've already thought of all these things in your life, and it wasn't time for it to be unlocked. And the Father says, well, you're studied up on this already. Here you go. And you go, oh, I understand now. I know what I need to do. It happens just like that. And, and the Father will talk to you, or an angel, or, it's not talking. It's more like one word. It was like, Kentucky. I'm going, Kentucky. What in the world's that got to do with Oklahoma? So I haul out there. Of course, the story is, I met a pagan. He knew I wouldn't believe it unless I met him. But the thing about it is, now I believe completely on the Father. And the thing about it is that it's extraordinary. It's what it is. But just taking your time and being with Him. Maybe you're not saved. Well, I'm going to tell you what, as much fun as I'm having, you can see that you probably need to go get saved. But also understand that things are coming. I discern a lot of things. I'm still working on a project. And when I figure it all out to the task, when the Father will give it to me, and then I will spill it. And about these AI centers, everything that's going on. Everything's been pushed so fast, they want to be done in 18 to 24 months with the rest of them. Now let me tell you something. I put a lot of projects together pretty quick. Mainframing is just, a 30-foot tall building. Just throw it up with some purlins and joists and just roll with it. And that's what I'm seeing that they're putting up. The concrete work is just bay work with the electric and everything in the floor. Or they could just hang it like they do at General Motors, but I think it'd probably be in the floor. And the RF field that's going to be generated out of it, it's going to be a mess. The high generation of electric frequency against palladium, sulfur, against objects that are hard matter that can be retraced to hard matter, and how it's magnetized in the system, and how you will be a node in that system. And whether it's understandable or not, I don't know yet, but I know that it is coming. But anyways, let me read this right quick to you. The mercy of the Lord. Therefore also know, saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning, and rend your heart, and not your garment, and turn unto the Lord your God, the most high righteous in love, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and a great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil. Who knoweth if he will return and repent, and leave a blessing behind him, even a meat offering and a drink offering unto the Lord, the most high righteous in love, your God. Blow the trumpet in Zion, sanctify and fast, call solemn assembly. Gather the people, sanctify the congregation, assemble the elders, gather the children and those that suck at breast. Let the bridegroom go forth of his chamber, and the bride out of her closet. Let the priests and the ministers of the Lord, the most high righteous in love, weep between the porch and the altar. And let them say, spare the people, O Lord, the most high righteous in love, and give not thine heritage to the reproach, that the heathen should rule over them. Wherefore should they say anything among the people? Where is their God, the most high righteous and loved? Well, we know where he's at. He's right here. He is. Then will the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, be jealous for his land, and his pity his people. Ye, the Lord, will answer and say unto his people, Behold, I will send you corn and wine and oil, and ye shall satisfy therewith, and I will no more make you a reproach among the heathen. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into the land barren and desolate, with his face towards the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because of he hath done great things. Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord, the most high, righteous, and love, will do great things. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pasture of the wilderness do spring, for the tree beareth her fruit, and the fig and the vine do yield strength. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and reproach in the Lord your God, the most high, righteous, and loved, for he hath given you the former rain moderately, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain and the latter rain in the first month. And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the vats shall overflow with wine and oil. And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm, my great army which I send among you. And ye shall eat in plenty, and satisfy, and praise the name of the Lord your God, the most high, righteous, and loved, that hath dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be ashamed. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, the most high, righteous, and loved, and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed. Understand that you're the wonderful children of God. The Father is here. His remnant is here. He wants everybody to come to him and understand that what's going on. The point of staying in your Psalms is the prayers. You'll go in there and you'll make you somewhere, maybe you are in a bad position, bad place, bad part of your life, whatever it may be. The point of it is, run back to your Psalms. You know, I go to Psalms 20 and 19, 31, 30. I'm always back to the prayer of victory, because we have victory, okay? You have victory in Jesus. You have victory. So understand, just in your faith, while you're spending time with the Father and spending time in the Word, your inheritance gets woke up, your Holy Spirit comes up, your energy level comes up, your timeline jumps, and you're just on top of the world. Like I said, maybe they have to strap you down to a chair because you just want to do everything you can possibly do. And it's the truth. So understand, you see my stories, how I've come all the way through this. You may have a problem. You do have a problem. And you know it is a problem, okay? Listen to me, because I've probably been in that problem. Matter of fact, I probably know that I've been in that problem. But what you got to understand is that as you're spending time with the Father, He makes you see what that happened, how it happened, what was all involved, what happened. And He will say, okay, I'm going to put you back to it, and you're going to see every aspect of it. That way you can see all sides all the way around. And when you come through that, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie to you one bit. But He's going to pull you out the other side. Okay? He will pull you out this. Jesus is right there. He's got your hand. You do not have to worry about a thing except for you feeling like you've been, what should I say, in a battle. Because it is a battle against Satan. And look at here. He is the prince of the air. He is the great accuser. You got to understand that the flesh is where he likes to live. So don't turn your head. Ice cream, remember ice cream, heart, mind, and soul. In alignment, okay? Just stay in alignment. You're going to come in, you're going to, and then you're going to get poked. And you're going to know when you do it. And you're going to do it to yourself. Okay, so remember how this stuff works, because that's the trial. You got to get poked, then you got to go through it some more. You got to get poked, and then all of a sudden, that just drops off. It goes away. You don't know why. Been there, done that. And then you turn around and say, one last time, and oh, yep, I did it. And then you get poked. But understand that the Father does it because He loves you. He doesn't want you to go through that anymore. He wants you to see it for what it really is, okay? And what it really is your Father loves you so very much that He's going to remove Satan out of your life, okay? That's how this works. Anyways, I love you guys. Tim's supposed to be here about 6 o'clock. We're going to go out and have some sup. Or as I would say, dinner is served. But anyhow, you're the wonderful children of God. Do not forget it. If you don't know Jesus, you see me, you better go get you a handful of it, because you can be just like me, just as happy as a camper. Last night, I was going to be on the street, okay, sleeping on the street. And guess what? The Father provided. He is just that great. And He is a wonderful God. And the thing about it is, He gave me an epiphany. I followed it. And guess what? Everything's okay. Just want to say, I love you guys. The Father loves you very much. Spend time with Him. And it'll be wonderful. It'll be so wonderful you can't imagine. Anyhow, be in it to win it. Anyways, I'm serving of the Most High. Y'all have a good one. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.